Canine Partners of the Rockies is a Colorado nonprofit accredited by Assistance Dogs International. We are dedicated to training exceptional mobility service dogs and facility dogs. Since we began in 2002, our mission has been rooted in the power of partnership, the deep, empowering bond that enhances lives through our dogs' skilled tasks and support. But what we consistently hear from our clients and partner organizations is that these dogs don't just help with tasks. They bring independence, confidence, healing, and a renewed sense of purpose. Before our dogs are matched, they are loved, nurtured, and taught the basics by our volunteer puppy raisers and sitters. With the support of our professional trainers, these wonderful volunteers spend a full year giving each future service dog the structure, exposure to sights and sounds, and unconditional love they need to thrive. Each pup and their raisers go everywhere, side by side, experiencing the world together and building a bond similar to the one they'll have with their future partner. Then they do the most selfless thing imaginable. They let go. They say goodbye so that the dog can take the next step in their life-changing journey.
I feel lucky to have one because they're going on to do such cool things, and I get to be a part of their journey, just even if it's a small part at the very beginning. I'm glad to be a part of their lives for a little bit and see what they go on to accomplish.
Through our therapeutic outreach programs, we extend the healing power of dogs to veterans, first responders, hospitalized patients, and children facing difficult medical procedures, recovering from trauma, or working through reading challenges.
The Marcus Institute for Brain Health is a premier clinical care and research institute for patients with traumatic brain injuries and associated psychological health issues for veterans, first responders, and currently serving military members. So one of the things that a canine-assisted therapy can do is it can help the individual recognize my own self-awareness, trust in myself, trust in the dog, and then the ability to have trust in others. The dog doesn't have to be in every single therapy session, but if we're doing a group session, they have a sense of knowing who needs what, right? And so to be able to just be, even in a group session, to just have that calming presence and that grounding, and it reminds the patients that they're important, and so we're very excited about this partnership.
In schools, hospitals, counseling facilities, and specialty clinics across Colorado, our facility dogs are more than just furry friends to those who need them. They're steady companions who support emotional well-being, reduce anxiety, and create safe, inclusive spaces for learning and healing.
My name is Emily Ward, and I'm a school psychologist here at Park Hill Elementary. My role involves testing and working with students in special education, and then providing counseling services for anyone and everyone in the building who needs it. I was inspired to apply for a facility dog when we had a kindergarten teacher pass away suddenly and unexpectedly a couple years ago, and Caper actually brought in some of their facility dogs in training to come support students and staff. And so that was the first time I'd ever even really heard of a facility dog. And then I got to meet you guys and see the impact that these dogs had on our community in a really hard time. And not just the fact that you guys showed up in the first place to help support our building, but the fact that you kept coming. Our students face a lot of different emotional challenges, kind of depending on the day. We service all of our students with disabilities in this room, and some of those kiddos have autism and have a hard time regulating their bodies and their emotions, and Temple is a really calming space and presence for that. The biggest piece is that she has really opened up this room and this space to talk about mental health and made it a fun thing to come do, or something that is just a part of kids' daily lives and not something that's seen as like being othered. So anytime a kiddo is having a hard time, they kind of want to come in here and want to have the opportunity to talk about it and work through those emotions or those big feelings, because Temple is a huge draw to this space. So I think she's really encouraged making mental health a priority in the building for a lot of students, which is cool.
Our Mobility Service Dog program pairs highly trained dogs with individuals living with physical disabilities.
Just picking items up off the floor was practically impossible sometimes for me to do without help. I mean, getting my medication when, I need it from my bag. She's always there. Daily life before Cleo was spent mostly at home or work. I didn't really get out much due to my disability, so it was hard for me to get out. You know, before, anytime I'd run into anyone, they'd always ask, what happened to you? You know, what's your disability? You know, what happened? Now, I hardly ever get that question. It's always, oh my God, that's a cute dog. And, you know, they ask about the service dog. And it's nice to have that attention taken off of my disability and on something better. If I could thank Cleo for one thing, it would be for being there for me at 3 o'clock in the morning when nobody else is around. You know, and just being such a hard worker, and just, I mean, anytime I get up, she just springs action. So it's nice to have her.
We believe that every dog we train is a bridge to a better life, greater independence, and deeper healing, and we're committed to increasing the number of partnerships we create each year. Whether you're a potential client, puppy raiser or sitter, a supporter, or someone just discovering the impact of service dogs, there's a place for you in our community. Each dog we train represents an investment of roughly $30,000, 2 years of training, personalized placement, and lifelong support. And yet we don't charge a placement fee for our mobility service dogs or for our therapeutic outreach programs serving veterans, children, and hospitalized patients, because we believe that access to healing and independence shouldn't come with a price tag. Tonight, we invite you to join us, support us, partner with us, donate in a way that's meaningful to you to help us create these partnerships for your Colorado friends, neighbors, and communities.